Y'all got mail.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Peach
and Miss Pecan here again to answer your burning questions about life and love with a little bit of laughter.
Here we go.
Meow, 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 meow,
Dear
meow,
Peach
meow,
Pecan
meow, meow,
Cake.
meow, meow, meow.
How do you deal with a kitten that eats everything? Sincerely, a listener with lots of Band-Aids and cat toys. Well, the first thing I would tell you, Band-Aids have got to go. That's certainly small enough to fit in a cat's mouth, and if this cat eats everything, the Band-Aids are going to be the first things they go for. You know, it's all about ease of access, ease of snaccess.
I like that. You should coin that phrase. Well, I feel like we could make a t-shirt out of that one. Speaking of t-shirts,
You might want to visit our merch store.
Cha-ching! We have a merch store?
We do have a merch store. You can buy a t-shirt with our face on it.
All right.
But if the cat eats everything, what I would recommend, make sure you don't leave it within reach of the cat.
Right. Like hang it up.
Hang it up. It is hard to keep things out of reach of a cat, though.
Because they climb.
They climb. They jump.
What else do we have on the merch site? Is that like a website?
Yeah, it's a website.
But it's not real.
What are you talking about? Of course we have a real merch store.
But it's not a store.
Oh, but it's not, you cannot physically come to our merch store, no.
So I just wanted to clarify that because some people might actually try to come to a store.
No, please do not try to come to us. We don't have the merch.
Oh, shucks.
You can't come to us to get a t-shirt with our face on it. You got to go through our store, people.
Is that on the web?
That's on the webs, yes.
And what is that address?
Well, it's something like www. It's got a www.
Visit Peach Pecan Pie Cake's merch store at redbubble.com/people/poopymagoo/shop. That's POOPIEMCGOO/shop.
Let's have you read this one, Ms. Pecan.
I'm going to.
All right.
Just hold your horses.
All right. Horses held.
This is from Miss Lonely Hearts. I saw my best friend's husband fooling around in the bushes with another gal at the St. Michael's barbecue and outdoor auction. I've been to that.
I've been to that. It's wonderful.
I give it 10 yeehaws. Problem is, the other gal is my sister.
Oh.
How do I handle this?
So your best friend and your sister are separate people, yes? You don't consider your sister your best friend.
I'm confused by the question. I saw my best friend's husband.
Fooling around in the bushes.
So that's your lady friend's husband.
Lady friend's
presumably.
husband. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't assume that your best friend is a lady just because they have a husband. Could be a man.
True.
Could be a man.
Let's be inclusive.
I'm learning so much from the marketing people. So we're not going to specify the gender of your best friend.
But your friend's husband is fooling around in the bushes with a gal.
Gal.
So that could be problematic either way.
But the gal's your sister.
I'm confused.
So you don't want to hurt you don't want to hurt your sister, but you don't want to lie to your best friend. That is a conundrum.
So it's your friend-in-law's, your husband.
It's your friend-in-law.
Your husband and friend-in-law. Okay.
No.
Is fooling around with your sister. Well, gosh, that's hard, isn't it? So you don't want to hurt your sister because she's having fun.
But you don't want to lie to your best friend who is not your sister. Well, I would say you seem to value this friend more than you value your sister if you consider your best friend to be separate from your sister. So I would say make a little value
Very
judgment
true,
there,
yeah.
and throw your sister under the bus and tell the truth to your best friend.
The truth is always the best policy. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth, Miss Peach.
What's happening? Are you fooling around with my best friend?
No.
Good, because you are my best friend.
That's what I was going to say. The truth is you are my best friend. And if you ever left to do another show, I would never. I would die.
No, the marketing people wouldn't let me.
Why have you asked? We've been friends for how long?
How long? We've been friends for so long. How long?
30 years.
30 years we've been friends.
How'd we meet? Tune in next week to see how Miss Pecan and Miss Peach met. This is interesting. There's another pet question.
Another?
Yep.
Well, I love talking about pets.
So, dear Peach Pecan, Now, this might sound crazy, but I think my cat is talking to me late at night. Sure, it's after I have a few gin cocktails on my porch, but I shit you not, she just opens her mouth and starts gabbing away about her views on the world. Am I going crazy, or is this something you've dealt with before? Sincerely, Miss Lonely Hearts. Yeah, first of all, sweetie, I can't tell. Is your cat drinking or are you drinking?
No, she said I've had a few gin cocktails.
Right. Okay. I'm so glad you're good at reading.
Or I suppose I have a few gin cocktails on my porch could mean she's leaving them out on her porch and the cat's drinking them.
That could be your first problem. But if the cat's drinking, we'll just cut that out. Because, cats don't respond well to liquor.
Yeah, I don't think they've studied that. Have they done a science about what happens when a cat drinks a gin cocktail?
You're asking the wrong person.
Aren't I? Don't I know it?
But if you are drinking, sister, I would say lay off the booze. And I know, everybody has their addictions. But, I have a food addiction.
Amen. Oh my goodness. She really does have a problem with that. If there is food in front of her, oh, no, there isn't.
That is not fair. That is not fair. Okay, so speaking of food, you can go to our merch site and get our famous peach pecan pie recipe.
Cha-ching! You can get it on a piece of paper or you can get it on a t-shirt. We put the recipe on a t-shirt.
We did? You did that?
I did that. The t-shirt people, the store people helped me sort that out. So I said, put a recipe on it. Put our recipe on it.
That is so smart.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
I like to consider myself a genius when it comes to marketing.
You really are.
The store people help, of course, but I feel I'm the mastermind behind all of this.
You scare me. So anyway, yeah, don't be talking to cats, sweetie. That's crazy.
No.
Now, have you ever talked to an animal?
Have I ever talked to an animal? Well, it's hard not to when all you're surrounded by is animals, like when you're growing up on a farm.
Well, what was your favorite animal?
When I say I'm watching a chick flick, I mean I'm watching a movie with the chickens.
I had a pet pig.
You had a pet pig?
Doesn't everybody have a pet pig?
Well, I would say it's very interesting what animals people consider pets and what animals people consider livestock, because
pigs are smarter than dogs. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Where did you hear about that?
What did I hear recently? Some animal has a great... Octopuses? The octopods?
Go on.
They real smart.
They real smart? What
They
do
real smart. They're the third most intelligent animal in the world, and I don't know how they test that. But, they're as smart as,
Well, what's number one? What's the most?
Well, no, like a dolphin.
Dolphins are the most smart, yep.
Or,
Right.
aquatic animal.
They're smarter.
I'm surprised I knew
They're smarter
that.
down there. Number one most intelligent animal, dolphin. You heard it here first, folks.
Is it, though? Can we say that?
We're legally not allowed to claim that anything we say is fact. I think we can say it if
What?
we add that disclaimer.
Oh, should we put that on a shirt?
Coming soon to our merch store, we are not legally allowed to say that anything we say is fact since the incident in 2019. We're putting all that on a t-shirt. You'll be able to buy it just a little while at our merch store. Go to www, and then the rest, I'm sure it'll autocomplete after that.
Does it come in purple?
I haven't talked to the shirt people about that one yet. We just came up with it.
Okay.
But I will make sure it comes in purple.
Also, you can get a two-headed snake, but there's a limited supply. We only have 2 left, so you have to hurry.
Wait, we have 2 of those? We have 2 of the two-headed snakes in stock?
Right.
Did you find another one?
I did.
Huh.
Out back.
While supplies last, limited time only, 2-headed snake offer.
Yeah,
Dear
I
audience
keep
members.
finding 2-headed snakes, and I jarred 2 of them, but it might be because we live next to a nuclear reactor.
Mr. George Bush says nuclear, so.
Oh, excuse me. You're right. Nuclear.
Alright, I have a confession to make. I don't know what merch means.
I don't know what merch means either. Anyway, just go on.
Alright, join us next week when we meet up with Ms. Peanut Brittle. Send your questions to mmaggio@c.ringling.edu. Bye, y'all!
What does merch mean?
I still haven't figured it out.
Cha-ching!
Yup.